Good morning, YouTube. Here is the unpleasant part of owning animals, and that is the cleanup. But one thing you can do here, just if you're an owner of chickens, one thing you have to realize is that they're going to need a safe, dry place where they can climb upwards to get away from, in their mind, predators. This is an enclosed section of our loafing shed where the chickens, we have about 20 plus of chickens, and they're able to jump up once dusk starts setting, and they're able to jump up on all of these individual bars and escalate up. It looks pretty nasty, I know, but the point of this video is to show you that during the night and when they roost is when they, go to the restroom a lot. They defecate onto the ground and it piles up, and then that gives me the opportunity to scoop up all of this fertilizer and end up using it for the garden, putting it into the compost pile, which I've started another compost pile right here. That's a good compost pile with a lot of the winter discard of feed, manure, and other grass clippings and stuff like that that you find in here, the straw that's been used, and that is going to cook for a while, and then we're going to add it to the garden. We can do an update later on all the sheep and everything, but and that turkey right there is just pretty aggressive in the springtime. But anyways, the sheep are doing really well, growing strong. We have a feed issue where the water just barely came on, so the grass is growing, but I've run out of hay, and the grass is not quite long enough to sustain them, so we're feeding some grain just to take it to the point where the grass can sustain them fully. I also got to figure out something to do with the turkeys. The turkeys in free range are nice, but the turkeys are pretty aggressive towards the chickens and to the sheep in the springtime like this, and so I need to figure out what to do with them. But that'll come in future update videos. Let me show you what I have going on here after I'm done. Okay, there you go. After raking that all out, it took about 2 to 3 minutes. It looks nice and clean down below there. So when the chickens walk in here to jump up on the roost bars, they're not walking through their own filth. And then what I get in return is this big pile of very, very rich chicken manure. But you can't add chicken manure directly to your garden or it will fry it. It's a little too strong, so you need to compost it. And I'm going to be placing that right on that compost pile, so that when I'm turning it over and over, it's actually going to get throughout it all and enrich the compost fertilizer. There you go.